Instructional video here of how to operate and navigate the website ove.com. I can give you the username and password. What is a dummy account, so no one can actually buy on here. You can just go on here. And this is the actual site that dealers like me buy from. I bought my black 2012 Jeep Rubicon off this site. But let's say we're looking for a Toyota Tundra. Go here, search. And you gotta go down here into the make. So we're gonna, of course, click Toyota. Then we come down to the model, and you can look at multiple models if you decide you want to look at a Tundra. Sometimes they break them down to two-wheel, four-wheel. It shows there's 45 of them listed on here. The Tundra four-wheel drive 178. And if you want to look at Camrys and Tacomas, all the same, click whatever boxes you want. So we're going to update it. Next thing I'm going to do, they have different trim packages if you want to narrow it down to trim you want. They got certain years you can look for, so say I'm looking for 2012 to 2015. Hit go. And then you scroll down, it has different auctions you can choose from. If you only want to do local or 300 miles, it shows all the auctions in the United States that have one of these Toyota Tundras. It's got region by state, so you can kind of break it down, or you can look up nationwide, or you can click pick up location within any miles of a certain zip code. So it works all sorts of ways. Odometer. Let's say we want no minimum, we want our maximum to be 80,000 miles. Click go. So those are all pretty basic, pretty easy to figure out. The things I want to show you, you got color, interior color, equipment on there. Transmission is one of the main things you may want to look at. All these are automatic, they don't make a stick Tundra, so not an issue here, but if you have a vehicle that has stick shift, you might want to check that out. One that may have different engines, which these all have the same engine. Number of doors. I want to show you condition information. Condition report is actually a report done by the auction. It's independent. It goes 1 through 5. I'll explain more about that here in just a second. Seller disclosure means the seller is walking around the vehicle pointing out any scratches they see on it. They may or may not be a little biased because it's their vehicle, but I like checking vehicles with a condition report. That way an independent inspection has been done on the vehicle, so if you're not actually there to see it in person, you can buy and have a pretty good idea of what you're dealing with. So you scroll down, condition report, and we got condition grade. It goes from 0, which is trashed, 5 to pretty much brand new. When I buy, if I'm buying for a nicer vehicle, I'm looking for 4. I'm really looking for 4.2 or 4.3 to 5. So I'm going to click go, and it tells me how many vehicles at 104 matching all this criteria I've listed here. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else I want to go over. Not a whole lot here. So let's go to one of these trucks. We go to, for example, the 2014 Tundra tells the trim package, got the VIN number here. Miles, engine, automatic. Condition report of 4.8. That's excellent. That's almost brand new. I'm going to click on that condition report. It'll show me a few pictures, not a whole lot of them. You can zoom in. Pardon me, I can't talk. Zoom in on these. You can it goes over all the options listed with the vehicle. It tells about the tires, and it generally tells you about the manufacturer's warranty that came with it. I'll see if I can find one that has that. Then what it'll do is go over the damage summary. It goes over front bumper cover chip severity 3, which is smaller. They go up to severity 10, but it takes a little picture of it right there. And that's really the only issue on this truck as far as damage, because like I said, it's a 4.8. It's almost brand new. Let me see if I can find that one. We'll say the manufacturer's warranty on it. A lot of times they'll tell if it has a master how many keys. This one shows 1. Here it shows the original basic warranty, 3 years, 36,000 miles. Original manufacturer warranty for the engine and transmission, 5 years, 60,000 miles. This one shows a little bit more damage. Left bedside PDR 1, again 1's very minor. Shows the number of inches if there's a scratch. So just things to look over there. You can auto check it. What this is going to show us is the number of calculated owners 1, total accidents 0. We always want this to be green. We want the odometer to be green, meaning the odometer hadn't been changed or anything. The title is clean and clear here. If you see a yellow exclamation point here, it means it may have been used as a lease vehicle or possibly by a company as a company vehicle. Not a big deal to me, but that's up for you to decide. So we auto checked it there. Tells where it's located. The There's a system here, 1 to 5 stars on the seller. Just kind of rates them. It's not real accurate, but and then over here, one of the more important things, they're asking $34,000 for this, which is 119% of MMR. Meaning the MMR is the average price this truck is going to sell for around the United States with this many miles this year, these options. To know a little bit more about it, I'm going to click the link there, and I'm going to, as the SR5. So it pulls up the MMR above, meaning excellent condition, 30,700. Average, 28,500, and below might mean a little rough condition, needs some work, 26.3. So that's the average condition. So we want to try to be below 28.5. You know, in a vehicle like this, you know, you might go a little bit above because it's brand new shape almost. But you can see up here they're asking $34,000 for this thing. So they're asking a pretty penny for it. They're asking, in my opinion, way too much. I'd never pay 119% of what I think I can find it for around the nation. And that's why when you go in looking for these and you put a lot of work in, sometimes you can save $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 if you put in the work. Now, when it comes to buy it now or you can make offer, of course you'd always want to make an offer, and you can't do this, so you'd have to go through me to do this. But I could put in an offer here, whatever I wanted to put in. But you can go on here, you can see your fees. Fees of $300, this is the buyer's fee. That's how the auction makes their money. And you can include a post-sale inspection, meaning on this particular one, if I wanted the vehicles have to have less than 100,000 miles on them for a post-sale inspection. But a full 14-day post-sale inspection means they check 50 points of the vehicle, the air conditioning, the engine, transmission, four-wheel drive, you know, the ABS system, pretty much all the major systems, and they are basically warranted for 2 weeks. Meaning from the time you get the inspection done to 2 weeks after that, all these are taken care of, and then you have a condition report, meaning showing it's been looked at by an unbiased mechanic, and you know exactly what you're getting. Now, if you have a vehicle that's under manufacturer's warranty, the 3-year, 36,000 miles like this one is, it's covered by Toyota anyway, so it'd be silly to pay that. But if you say buy a vehicle that has 52,000, like my Jeep did, I paid for this inspection because I wanted 2 weeks basically of warranty, and I also wanted to know when I go to sell it, I want to show it to my seller or my buyer that this thing has been inspected by a mechanic, it passed all the inspections, and you know, it runs and drives good. So back to the main page here. So that's the short. So few other things are shipping. Generally, these cost anywhere from 40 to 70 cents a mile to get shipped. You know, if you ship them long distances, I've got a little car shipped from California for about 38 cents a mile. A pretty good deal. It's also going to depend on size. If you have a big old truck like this that weighs a lot, takes up a lot of room, it's probably going to cost more to ship than it is a little, you know, Honda Civic or something like that. And the last thing people always ask is, how much do I expect you to pay me out of this? Because my dealership does cost money to run, and it costs money to be able to do all this. Generally, I want to tell people I want you to pay me 15 to 20% of what you think you saved. So, for example, if we determine this truck is selling for $40,000 at Eddie's Toyota, you know, that's the best price you could have got it for, and we somehow get it for you for, you know, $30,000. I'm just using round numbers here, but if I literally save you $10,000, it's going to be rare. Even if I save you, say, you know, $2,000. Well, $2,000 is 20%. That's $400. So, just want to make a little bit of money to help keep the business going. And if I can save you, you know, $1,000 or $2,000 at the same time, or 3 or 4 or 5, that's awesome. So, share the wealth. You know, everybody wins. So, I just wanted to make this quick video to help people learn when they go through here what to look for, how to operate it a little bit. It also will save me the trouble of having to show each individual person all of this over the phone. So, anyways, thanks for checking it out. If you see something you ever want and want to make a serious offer on or talk more about it, give me a call anytime. Thank you.